Alright, so this week we're going to do something a little bit different because of technical difficulties. We're going to rise to the occasion and we are going to play a slightly different game. I thought about swapping over and doing an episode of Resident Evil, but I also felt like that's kind of reserved more for Saturday is when I occasionally do them. So we are going to do Stardew Valley, which is kind of similar to some of the stuff we do with Minecraft, so I figured it was kind of a good fit. I have played this game before. I played it with my siblings and had a pretty good time, but I also basically just ran around and did random stuff, so I can't say that I'm very used to being the person in charge of doing anything important in this game. So that will be a fun little learning curve that we all get to go on. I think that to start, we're just going to make our character and kind of wander around the village. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this game before we swap back to doing Minecraft, depending on my technical difficulties that we're having in Minecraft right now. We'll see. But overall, I think that this will be kind of a fun little change of pace. Let me know what you guys think down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm going to try and do some reading of this, but it won't be 100% great with consistent voices. And for my special granddaughter, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Thank you. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burdens of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. What happens, my dear? You will be ready for this gift, when that happens. Now let Grandpa rest. X years later. Oh, it looks like we're in a corporate office. I wasn't paying much attention to this opening part when I played it with my siblings, so that's a little bit on me. I don't like that there are cameras on top of everybody's desk. That person got terminated. They got the pink slip and just got plastered on the side. They have dirty cups and cans all over their desk. Who would let anybody do that? And there I am, crushed. Life's better with Joja. I don't think so. And then today's the day. We open the letter. Dear Player 2, if you are reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belonged. Truly belong. I've enclosed a deed to the place my pride and joy, Forever Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. I feel like I don't understand why he was like, wait until you need it most, considering the fact that it's just been sitting there. P.S. Lewis is still alive. Say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Okay. But, like, that's been sitting there, just minding its own business for who knows how long. Like, well, we all know, a little while. So I'm a little confused why he was willing to do that, because it's depreciating value, because things are becoming overgrown. What if there was a pipe that burst? And now it's our problem. I don't understand why he wasn't like, go take care of this now. Maybe it's because we wouldn't appreciate it as much, or he was nervous we were just gonna sell it up. And so by us waiting, we won't do that. I don't know. Hi, you must be player 2. I'm Robin, local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. This is Forever Farm. Oh my goodness gracious, it's overgrown. This is exactly what I was worried about. What's the matter? Sure, it's a little overgrown, but there's some good soil under that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. But maintaining is better than cleaning it up. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. I don't know why that's his voice, but that's his voice apparently. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Valley. I know everyone's been asking about you. I'm not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. His voice has apparently changed. It's fine. So, you're moving in to your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Does rustic mean run down? Rustic, one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, player 2. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you'll buy one of her house upgrades. Gasp. Humph. Anyway, you must be tired. Long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. Townspeople would appreciate that. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box there. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Why is he going through my trash at night? Well, good luck. Well, goodbye. One other thing that I hadn't done when I originally was playing this game is the fact that, one, I didn't play it on a computer. I played it on a PlayStation, and so that's a bit of an adjustment because I'm not used to having a mouse to point and click with. And so there's that. And then again, it's just the thing of I never had to take care of any of the farm animals or any of the plants or anything like that. It was not my department. I got the wood and the materials for building or any of those quest-like things, but for the most part I just minded my own business, living my best life, not having to deal with any of this stuff. And so to suddenly have to go around and clear areas and actually do stuff, it's a little bit weird trying to like manage the time. Also, I played it with like both my siblings, and so suddenly having to have or do it just like one by myself is a little bit weird too, because there's no divide and conquer. Although I think that if you play with more people, your days are technically shorter, so there's that, so I can at least fit it all in. But it's also just, I don't know, a little bit weird just to wander around and just be like, well, it's just little old me. I think I decided on putting my main farm area right below the house for the sole purpose of that's where we largely ended up putting most of our farmland, was directly below. So I wanted to have that general option. I'm going to basically set this farm up about as well as my siblings did, although this also means that I now have to do all of the research on what plants to sell, which is a bit of an adventure, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll figure it out. I don't have as much redstone that I have to figure out in this game, so I guess I have that going for me, which is nice because that'd be a bit of a bummer to have to deal with. I'm going to speed up me just like wandering around cleaning up just a little bit because there's only so many times you can watch me pickaxe things. I always go back and forth on this before we proceed with the fact of I never know how much to like cut out or edit or whatever. I haven't quite found that balance yet. Minecraft, it's a little bit easier because there's just so much footage that I have to edit it down, and I feel like this game is probably going to be kind of similar where there's just so much footage that I have no choice but to edit it down. But also at the same time, like Stardew Valley is more of like a comfort thing, and so it feels a little bit weird to edit it down, but I don't know. I go back and forth on it just a little bit. If you guys have any preferences, let me know. I can either cut it and edit it a little bit more, or just kind of leave it where it is, or maybe the parts where I'm not like talking to anybody, I can maybe speed up the speed of the game. I don't know. It's a delicate balance that I am not quite sure. Also, this is a side note. I'm a little upset that I made my first row 6 because then I felt like I had to keep it going. And because of that, because I have like 15 of these seeds or whatever, and I proceed to make it an uneven number or whatever. So I have to just live with the fact that the lines are just not going to be complete, and it's fine. I will get over it. But it was very funny when I realized it. I was like, why did you do 6? It was because I just got too excited about making my lines, and I was like, okay, it's fine. Even though it's not quite fine. Also, I'm not used to having all these tools not upgraded, and so it's a little bit weird to have to like do all of these spots individually because I'm so used to having like the super soaker or like whatever watering can that'll do like all of the water at the same time. And so it's really weird to not have that suddenly as an option. And I just have to slum it around, just wandering around doing, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because I also know how much of a pain it was to get all my stuff upgraded. Because the way I did it with my siblings was one of us would go off and get our stuff upgraded while the others would take care of the farm at home. So there wasn't ever a period where I had to actually wait it out and see what's going on. I'm probably going to have to start checking the weather. That was never my job. I was the gatherer, basically. See all these objects here? My job was basically to pick up all of like the wild horse radishes and all the other random stuff. That was like what I did in general. Oh, you're the new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Not sure if that's going to be her voice, but it seems like a pretty decent one. I do know that if you head down in this little area, you can get some leeks pretty regularly, which can be kind of nice to sell. There aren't a lot here, but it's like a random thing at spring that you can use. So, spring onions is what I mean, not leeks. They look like leeks for the most part. I generally came down this area a lot more than my siblings did because they largely stayed around the farm. Like Julian would go into the mines, I guess, and water plants, while John would take care of all of the different farm animals. But I don't know. I was left to my own devices for the most part, as with most games. And they would just be like, all right, this is what we need you to do. And I would do it. My biggest thing is the wizard, but unfortunately, the wizard has his door locked, which feels rude. Do you guys have a favorite town character to hang out and talk with? I don't really have a favorite one. I mainly would go and talk to the wizard, and I really liked the different town center mission that I got to go on, but the door is currently locked. So we cannot go on that mission, which is a bit of a disappointment in my book. Checking out everybody's birthday to see if there's any important ones coming up. Popping into the hospital when you go into the mine. Gotta do it. I am a little mad that I forgot that it would be closed. Checking out to see if there's anything. I do need to at some point get the backpack because it is a real pain having the smaller inventory, but oh well. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Oh, that's right. I heard someone was moving into the old farm. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're gonna get along great. I'm Alex. As we all sit here and individually cringe at the different voices. Just puttering around. No, I would not like to buy your spaghetti. Hey kid, my name's Pam. Oh, I can't read this on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I'm working. Thank you. I would wonder why she was behind the counter, but I guess I walked behind the counter without asking, so who am I to judge too harshly? Look at how tiny my backpack is. It's ridiculous. Mayor's over there. It's got a nice potted plant. So it was your first night in the old house. I think he said how, but I didn't read it fast enough. We are currently fighting with how fast I can read these, as I didn't record the audio live. Hello, I'm Penny. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Mara. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Now we just wander around like there's no tomorrow. Although it's almost 7 o'clock, meaning it's going to start getting dark. Meaning that our farm is about to get dangerous. Pop up here to make sure that there aren't any random things that we need to gather. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's general store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Thank you, sir. I will clearly be needing your backpack in general. Hello there, just got back from the fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie. Thank you, Willie. I don't feel like anybody else has been giving me any gifts lately. Back to watering the plants individually, like the peasant that I am. I haven't quite figured out the art of watering. I know that it should be simple, but for some reason I'm just really bad at lining it up because I feel like I'm pointing in the right direction, and I don't think I take into consideration how much my cursor is in charge of what I'm trying to do, because I feel like that's really getting in the way of most of the things that I'm trying to do. When I would normally do this, I had like a loop that I would do for my foraging stuff where I kind of looped the whole circuit, and that was mainly what I did for a given day. Occasionally I would pop into some other areas. This one generally has like a wild onion or whatever, a leek. Here's the leek, not the spring onion from earlier. It's a leek. That's why. And then I would kind of like pop up here and go a couple different areas. I'd occasionally stop by the farm or the mines, but not often. Ah, stranger, hello. Hello, sir. Everybody's very polite in saying hello. Gotta pop into this general area. I like a telescope. I like telescopes in general, though. And then I noticed the journal. To the beach. Someone named Millie invited you to the beach. Getting started. Want to become a farmer. Gotta sell my stuff. Introduce myself to everybody in town. I've done 11 out of 28 people, which feels like a lot. That feels like a very large amount of people. But I also recognize the fact that if this was like a normal town, that wouldn't be a lot of people. The fact that this town can financially maintain its stability is pretty impressive. Also, funny story, I never realized that they had a basement. I don't know how or where I thought Sebastian lived. Spoiler, that's Sebastian's room. But I didn't realize that that's where he lived, because I didn't realize that they had a basement. It's still locked. The other game that I was thinking about playing for a little while was maybe one of the Nancy Drew games, but I always have a hard time with that because I did one of them on the channel at the very beginning when I was first trying to figure it out. But that was about it. Can't go into the back area. How unfortunate. I am not accepting this one. I thought about it, but I think I'm still trying to figure things out and get things going before I want to fully commit to taking on any of those adventures. Hey, it's Miss Player 2, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. Hello, Pierre. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Well, that's good. I would like your backpack. Not now, because I don't have any money. But later I could do the backpack. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined. But that's okay, I'm Jody. It's quite a little town, so very exciting when someone new comes in. Having a farmer around could really change things. What does everybody else do? Wait, come back here. Oh, hello, welcome to our little community, dear. Hello? You can call me Granny if you'd like. Aw, that's so sweet. I did not talk to like any of these people when I originally played. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you were just arriving. I'm Marnie. Nice makeup. Oh wait, you aren't even wearing any. Wow, that's so nice of her. Look at all these crazy people just leaving their doors open, letting anybody just wander in. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, any stranger could just be wandering into their houses. Case in point, me. Ahoy there, miss. Heard you was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Thank you, sir. Still trying to unwind from a month out at the salty seas. That seems like a very long time to be out at sea. But I also don't like the water or boats in general. So it was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. But were there sharks? That's really what I want to know, because if there were sharks, I'm uninterested. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. A new fishing rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. That's so nice. I unfortunately do not like to fish. It's important to me that a fish stays alive. And hey, maybe you can buy something from the shop once in a while. Well, now I feel like I'm obligated to buy something. Woohoo, got a fishing rod. Not that I like fishing. You received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now. So come by if you need supplies. I'll always buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Hee, that's what my old pappy used to say anyway. I don't even know how to fish. True story, my siblings tried to teach me how to fish many a time in this game, and I was not good at it. There's this festival where you're supposed to like catch fish or whatever, and I couldn't do it because I do not know how to catch fish in this game. Maybe if I play it on the computer, I'll be better at it, but I'm not quite sure. It's locked. Only Elliot's friends can enter. Well, fine. Then I guess I will have to meet Elliot another way. The real question is, where are we off to next? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. In case anybody's wondering, we don't like Harvey because Harvey's a serial killer. Dump some of my stuff off into the box. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Well, excuse you. Granted, I also was the person who barged into your house, so I can't really be too mad. I don't think I've ever entered into the mobile home when I was playing this game, so it's kind of funny realizing all the places I haven't been. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Good to meet you too, Sam.
Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay.
That's like not how stranger danger works, regardless of how nice they are.
Hi.
Well, hello. I'm tutoring Vincent and Jace today. They're a handful. It's nice to make a difference. It's in someone's life. Man, I'm struggling through that one.
Hello there. Welcome to the Stardew Valley Archaeological Office.
That is a mouthful, Gunther. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display, but I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or materials out there, would you let me know? Sure. There's a missing book there. I'm Clint.
Hello, Clint.
Zero effort on sounding any different when I read his lines. We already talked to her. We don't need to talk to her again. Welcome to Jojo Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Jojo Mart's customer satisfaction representative. That is quite the title, Morris. When you decide you want to become a Jojo Mart member, I'll be delighted to help you make your transition as a JoJo ambassador. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thank you for introducing yourself. Hi, Demetrius. Wait, come back, Sebastian! Oh, you must just moved in, right? Cool. All right. And with that, I think we're going to leave it off there. Just 2 days in, and a couple of more people have been met. So again, this is just for probably just a little temporary thing for a little while, and then we'll swap back over to playing Minecraft. Let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.